My name is Courtney and I'm a multidisciplinary designer at Vitamin Cornwall. My role on Aegiq was to create the UX UI and 3D assets and some bespoke social content. What excited me about working with Aegiq was trying to visualise something that didn't exist.
There's a lot of noise in the industry where people are trying really hard to be really specific about certain elements of what quantum represents. We're not trying to do the same thing. We kind of want to take this concept and sort of abstract it a little bit.
They're really friendly people and they wanted their website to be representative of who they are as people rather than just the technology they're making. To achieve that approachability and friendliness for Aegiq, we decided to have a lot of vibrant gradients, actually making it feel a lot more positive. We knew we were going to have to create bespoke 3D assets for Aegiq, and it was going to be a process of going back and forwards with the client Max to understand if we were actually creating something that visually represented something that doesn't yet exist.
Max and Courtney built a really close relationship in terms of developing the concepts. For him, it was really important that he didn't have this cookie cutter version of what quantum looks like representing who his company was, because he wanted to be so much more than that.
When we spoke to Max, one of the fundamentals or one of the symbols used a lot in that industry was the infinity symbol. So we wanted it to feel a little bit more exciting than just a flat infinity symbol. This concept of taking an infinity symbol but having it sort of slowly evolving and revolving around itself because of how their industry is constantly evolving and there's new technology coming into their industry all the time.
I do think the 3D route was the way to go with this, because it was one of the only ways we were really going to be able to create unique custom assets that were going to be abstracted enough to be used in the way that we've kind of ended up using them.
It's really exciting creating visuals for something that doesn't exist and getting to work collaboratively with the client.
I think the end result was a really good representation of the journey we went on with him. Really great in terms of breaking down those barriers for entry to quantum technology.
It gave me an opportunity to develop skills that I hadn't yet tried. 3D was something I've always wanted to get into, but Aegiq enabled me to really experiment and develop my skills as a designer.